The human greed is the cause of all human destruction. Even though we know this, if we are greedy for money, religious texts have described the terrible consequences of this. You may have seen such incidents in your life. If you haven't, you can see all this in the future because it is very difficult to find such a person in today's world who is not greedy for anything. So let's know how far this human tendency takes him and what harm does greed do and what benefits can be obtained by not being greedy. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe and like the video. Lord Krishna has told Arjuna in the Gita that, "O Arjuna, these three paths lead a person to hell and are the cause of his destruction: greed, anger, and greed. Therefore, wise people should be careful of these three terrible paths and should always stay away from them. Money, land, house, shop, position, praise, respect, rights, etc. The greed is the name of the increasing desire to get all these things. When a person is trapped in the web of greed, his wisdom is lost. His ability to distinguish between right and wrong is lost and he begins to do immoral acts to fulfill his desires. He is not able to think that he is going to do immoral acts because of his greed. What state will he be in when he is not happy? It is an eternal truth that the more pleasure a person takes from a person or object, the more suffering he has to suffer to separate from it. Saint poet Tulsidas has criticized greed in Ramcharitmanas as the root of sin. In Sanskrit literature, greed is the cause of destruction and warns to be careful of it. History has shown that where there is greed, there are fights, and where there are fights, there is destruction of time, wealth, power, and hard work. Greed surrounds a person with all kinds of worries and problems. Because of greed, the friendship of two friends breaks. They become enemies of each other. For example, Drupad and Drona of Mahabharata are unworldly. Both were childhood friends, but one day Drupad insulted his friend Drona after sitting on the throne. To avenge his insult, Drona made a plan and defeated Drupad and took half of his kingdom. On this, Drupad organized a yajna to destroy Drona. From the yajna, Drishtadyumna and Draupadi were born. This means that the result of the friendship of friends breaking is so terrible. The violence, torture, and art that is prevalent in the society is basically greed. Because of greed, the blood of brothers and sisters becomes thirsty. The values of father-son, brother-sister, mother-in-law, daughter-in-law, etc. are being destroyed. Because of greed, not only family relations, but also the society is affected. Today, the situation is such that the urban society that is beating the drum of civilization is constantly moving away from the society. The modern city is as much affected by the society. Greed is the biggest enemy of humanity. To avoid greed, our sages had given the message of rejecting donation. It is still as effective. Today, it is very necessary to convey the message of not taking donation to the public. Because of not taking donation, the sages Vyas, Valmiki, Sant Tulsidas, Sant Kabir, etc. are respected. If we become like them and try to give a new direction to the society and the country, our efforts will definitely be successful. That's all for today. If you like this video, then like it. And to watch more videos related to spirituality, subscribe to Dharmarth. See you soon with another informative video. Till then, Jai Jai Shri Ram.